Okay, which is Japanese company?
Uniqlo. American companies, Apple and McDonald's, American.
Three.
Number three.
Number
Oh
three?
yeah, number three.
Do you know who they are?
Arashi.
Oh, Arashi. Do you know?
グレイメイハズゴイント皆さんどうもこんにちは、TOYAです。今回は街行く外国人の方に日本のクイズを出題していきたいと思います。僕のチャンネルでは日本在住外国人の方にいろんなトピックに沿ってインタビューしているので、もうすでに日本に長年住んでたり、日本のことについてたくさん知ってる方も多いかとは思うんですけど、今回改めてあなたは日本のことについてどれくらい知ってますかっていうテーマで、いろんなクイズにチャレンジしていただこうと思います。Okay, so let's get into it. Where are you from?
I'm from France.
California. France.
France.
I'm from Australia.
From Australia?
Yes.
I used to live in Australia, in Sydney.
Really?
How long have you been in Japan?
Altogether a year and a half, but I just came back 2 weeks ago, so
Right.
just 2 weeks this time.
About 3 years.
3 years.
I've been living in Japan for 1 year now.
For 7 years.
7 years. Quite a long time.
Yes.
What about you?
3 years.
3 years. So you guys speak Japanese?
Yes.
A little, yes.
A little bit. Which is Japan?
Number 2.
Number 2. Number 2.
Number two.
Number 2.
Number 2. So by the way, so what is number 1? Do you know?
Number 1.
Much more difficult. It's an island. I don't know which island that is. I only know number 4 is Australia.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not good at
Wow.
geography.
No.
3. New Zealand.
Yeah, correct. So who is the Japanese Prime Minister?
Now?
Number 4.
Now.
Yeah, 4.
Number 4. Oh, goodness. I'll be sorry.
The number 4.
Oh.
Kishida-san.
Oh, cool.
Kishida, number 4.
I can see it, but okay, no, he's a man, so he's not number 3. I'm gonna go number 4. Looks a little familiar.
That's the reason.
Oh, yes, I got it.
You got it.
Okay. 毎日テレビで見る。
So what about number 3?
These two I don't know. Yeah, no clue.
She is the governor of Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what about 2?
I don't know.
I don't know him.
わかんない。
I know.
What? He doesn't look like a politician. I don't know.
Like he is creating like how should I say like online forum. 2 channel. Have you ever heard of that one?
On YouTube?
No, like on the internet. Hiroyuki. He definitely knows.
Famous in Japan.
Oh my goodness.
What is the legal drinking age in Japan?
It's 20.
Oh, 20.
Right? Yes, 20. 20.
20. You know a lot.
This is normal for like someone that lives in Japan, I think.
20.
20.
20, yes.
20. Okay, which is Japanese company?
Uniqlo.
Uniqlo. 3 is Korean, South Korean, and American, of course. 2 and 4.
Number
Number
1.
Uniqlo.
What? So what about number 3?
Korean company.
Oh, you know a lot.
And then American companies, Apple and McDonald's, American, right?
Which is not Japanese food?
Not Japanese food.
Yeah. Not.
I will say number 3.
Okay, this is a trick question.
Yeah.
This is a trick question. So I know tempura like came from Portugal, but it's really popular here in Japan. Just like fried rice is like originally
Go ahead.
Chinese, but like it's also typically found here in Japan. Like katsu is definitely Japanese and like sushi is Japanese. So I feel like it's one of these two.
So
even though okay. I'm gonna have to go with fried rice.
Oh, correct.
I think number 3.
Number 3.
I think no. Yes, number 3.
I think
Where does it from?
Chinese food.
Chinese. Correct.
Yeah. Chahan.
Chaha. Yeah.
Chahan.
Number 3, Shahan. It's like this is like Chinese.
Oh.
Chinese food, right? And then you get tempura, sushi, and what's it called? Gikatsu? Tonkatsu.
Yeah.
So the recipe was originally taught by Portuguese, like immigrants, like people who came first to Japan, like brought the tempura recipe, and then it integrated into Japanese
really?
culture. Just like ramen, came from China.
Yeah.
So it's like that, but we all think about ramen as Japanese
Really?
food, right?
Totally my bad.
Oh yeah, no. So technically, like it's not Japanese food.
Do you guys usually watch anime?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Okay,
Sometimes.
Cool. Okay, so which is not Japanese anime?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Well, number 2. It's SpongeBob.
Definitely correct.
SpongeBob. Number 2, obviously.
SpongeBob. Number 2. Yeah, I was like, wait, I see a lot
Too
that
easy
looks
for you, too easy
Japanese.
for you. So what kind of anime do you watch?
Naruto.
Naruto.
And now Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Oh, Demon Slayer.
What else am I watching right now? Boku Aka sometimes.
I watch none of them. I still like Japan, but I'm not so much into anime.
What kind of anime do you watch?
All the famous ones like Shingeki no Kyojin,
Oh, Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan, Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Cool.
All the really popular ones I
Right.
watch. Yeah.
I like One
I
Piece.
like-
Yeah.
Me, yeah, Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon. Many people from abroad like Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah. Who is Japanese idol?
Okay, they are Korean, and Japanese. Number 3, maybe.
Who is Japanese?
Yeah.
Okay, they're also Korean. They're Blackpink. Okay, I don't know these two. They look more Korean than them. So I'm gonna say these are Japanese idols number 3.
Which
Number
one?
3.
Number 3.
Number
Oh
3?
yeah, number 3.
Do you know who they are?
Arashi.
Oh, Arashi. Do you know?
How did you find them? How did you find the Japanese? Actually, you're correct.
Like, I don't know, like the makeup, the style. Let's go number 3.
Oh, do you know who?
I don't know who they are, but they just look Japanese, and I know number 4 is like Blackpink,
Yeah.
and that's all I know. Number 1's BTS, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know number 2. I don't know number 3.
Arashi.
Oh, what? I know one of the Arashis. He's not in there.
I think he's a lot on the television. This one.
newscaster.
Yeah.
Sakurai. So, who is the best for you guys?
Sorry, I know the group, but I don't listen, so I don't know. Sorry.
Matsujin.
For people from, let's say, European countries, it's pretty hard for them to like identify Japanese people from same Asian.
Well,
So-
I've lived many years now in Japan, so maybe I'm used to see Japanese people.
You are getting used to it.
I see. Style is probably just better. If you can't tell by the face, just look at the clothes maybe, and then you have a better chance. Koreans maybe are more pale. Chinese is hard to tell sometimes because Chinese like that you have northern Chinese and southern Chinese, and they look different as well. So it's just like
So totally different
it's good
from
just go by
Japanese.
the clothes, yeah.
はい、ということで、今回のインタビューの振り返りをやっていきたいと思います。まずはじめに、クイズの内容が思ったよりも簡単すぎたみたいで、この動画を撮影する前になんとなくイメージしてた、惜しい、残念、マジかみたいなやりとりが一回もなくて、個人的にはすごいそれが悔しかったです。なので次回は問題の難易度を上げてリベンジしようと思います。今回インタビューさせていただいた方々、本当にありがとうございました。今回の動画を見て少しでも英語学習のモチベーションが上がったなって思ってもらえたり、これから海外の友達を作っていろんなことを経験していきたいと思った方は、ぜひいいねボタンとチャンネル登録とよろしくお願いします。Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.